Namaskar to all of you. Hope all of you are safe and well. I am Dr. Shruti Tripathi, Associate Professor of HR and Organizational Behavior at Amity University, Noida. It's my privilege to be invited as session chair for this HR track of the conference organized by Center of Management Studies, Jamia Millia Islamia. I'd like to start my video with a very special thanks to the organizing committee of this August conference, especially Dr. Saif Siddiqui for inviting me to chair this session. The year 2020 and 2021, no doubt, they have been extremely challenging for almost every one of us because of this pandemic and also resulting the economic downturn which we are all facing right now. Many businesses have suffered huge losses also, and they are either closed down or they are on the verge of it. Millions of workers have lost their jobs, and there is no guarantee of them coming back to the gainful employment in the near future. For those who remain in the business and in employment, there are fundamental changes which are occurring in many ways, and the way business have been operating and the work was getting carried out, but now the things are going to change and certain changes will be there forever. If you talk about as an HR professional, I would say that there you can divide these changes into three broad areas of HR, that is work, workforce and workplace. And how these things or how these three parameters, they are taking care of the crisis or they are responding to the crisis, I think that needs to be taken up as new research areas in the field of HR. These three dimensions are interdependent, but I believe that they are worthy of individual considerations too. This all have serious implications not only for the HR practice, which we all are in, but also in the field of research. I believe that COVID-19, it has the potential to substantially change the national and international HR also. When we talk about human resources, not only the domestic HR, which we generally have the functions of HR, but in terms of international HR as well. So the HR, if you ask me, HR will now have to be prepared and ready to deal with anything if they continue with on the part of agility and resilience. The topics to ponder upon, if I am being asked, they are very vast by nature because many changes are happening in almost every field of business. But I think if we can take a few things which we all need to understand, that there should be a new approach to understand what is work from home. Employers will shift from managing the employee experience. Earlier it used to be employee experience which were part of the studies of many HR papers. But now if you see the change, it is about the life experience of the employees, because we have now merged work and life. So it is not two distinct aspects, it is all merged into one. And also issues like mental and physical well-being, they are and they will be on the top priority for many years to come. The second thing which I need to talk about is about the compulsion of reskilling, the issues and the challenges which are coming up. The automation system, how it is shifting to e-commerce from brick and mortar, all these things are very worthy to be studied. One more area of growing concern is the impact of pandemic on low wage and high wage jobs. I think we need to have many studies on this also, that how pandemic is impacting on each and every level of job. And this all can be studied in the light of sectoral studies. In fact, these sectoral studies will be of high importance, including the occupational changes and migration. And also one interesting area to explore can be to check all the pointers, means whatever functional area you as a researcher take up, we need to compare it country wise, and that is the reason I talked about that it is not only about HR, but it is also about the international HRM, which needs to be understood, like China, France, Germany, India, including India, then Japan, Spain, United Kingdom, United States. All these are the major economies of the world, and they contribute immense to the GDP. So how they have been responding on various parameters, be it the low wage or high wage income groups, or maybe reskilling, or maybe whatever, how they are facing and what kind of measures they are taking up, what is happening on the global scale, the companies like Google, what they are doing in India, what they are doing in their headquarters. All these things will be very interesting to understand and study. And at last, but not the least, is resilience like that of the organizing committee to come out with such a meaningful program amidst all this. So many congratulations, Dr. Saif, and your whole department, and I congratulate the University Jamia Millia Islamia to have organized such a wonderful event, a constructive event amidst all these bad news which we are listening right now. So at last, what I can say is I wish all the participants for having a meaningful discussion and outcome, and just stay safe and take care. Thank you so very much.